The presidents of the world's two most powerful economies are wooing business leaders at the APEC meeting in San Francisco. Xi Jinping urged cooperation against the backdrop of geopolitical rivalry. And Joe Biden made the case for better managing the competition between the rival nations, while also saying this.
The United States is a Pacific power. I had that brief discussion yesterday with President Xi. He had asked me before, I reminded him why we were so engaged in the Pacific. It's because we're a Pacific nation. And because of us, there's been peace and security in the region, allowing you to grow. He didn't disagree. By the way, it was a very good, straightforward meeting.
President Xi urged renewed commitment to APEC's pledge of openness and cooperation. He called for all parties to work together to respond to various global challenges, promote common global development, and enhance the well-being of all mankind. Mr. Xi also invited them to participate in China's development and modernization. Simon Marks has more on the developments at the APEC meetings.
The ambitions of many APEC members to secure market access from the US and possible free trade agreements has knocked up against President Biden's desire to focus on boosting domestic industries and protecting jobs instead. The deputy US trade representative says more negotiations will continue into the new year, which is not the outcome the US wanted to see at the end of this summit. President Biden again hailed his 4-hour meeting on Wednesday with President Xi of China, telling the summit he believes the two men have found a way of managing their bilateral relationship in a rational way. For his part, President Xi told a group of CEOs here that he wants the world to know that China is once again open for business, and he vowed to prove it with actions that he said American executives would find heartwarming in the months ahead. But back in Washington, Republicans in Congress had harsh words for American executives who attended Wednesday night's dinner. The chair of the House of Representatives China Committee calling it unconscionable that they had paid to attend the event. That's a fresh indication of the extent to which China will be vigorously discussed during the upcoming US presidential election, an election that also sees President Biden unlikely to make concessions on trade that some Asia-Pacific leaders would like to see. Simon Marks, CNA, at the APEC Summit in San Francisco.